I said ritual unaliving of children. That is Christian behavior. That is the behavior of the patriarchal Abrahamic father God. Y'all said prove it. Okay. I'll prove it. Let's start with Genesis. Yahweh, the patriarchal father God, asks Abraham to sacrifice his son Isaac as a proof of how obedient he is. And Abraham says, okay. And at the last minute, Christ says, psych, just kidding. Just wanted to see if you would do it. Now, even though this story stops short at human sacrifice, it normalizes saying yes to Yahweh when he asks you to do weird, immoral shit for him. Then in Exodus, Yahweh kills every firstborn child in Egypt. Also in this story, people are putting blood on their door to be spared from the angel of death coming in. So we have got animal sacrifice too, just a lot of blood sacrifice. And then in Numbers, Moses orders the killing of all Midianite boys and non-virgin women. So of course, this is implied that the virgin women will be slaves for a specific purpose. I'll let you fill in the blanks. In Judges, there's this guy Jephthah, and he vows to sacrifice whoever comes out of his house, and his daughter comes out of his house. So he sacrifices his own daughter to Yahweh. In 1 Samuel 15:3, Saul is commanded by Yahweh to kill all of the women and children and babies. This is explicitly directed child slaughter. Now, there's also other child sacrifice happening in the Old Testament that isn't explicitly condemned. For example, in 2 Kings, the king of Moab sacrifices his firstborn child and Israel retreats. And there's no condemnation in the text that is offered here around this. There's a really weird verse in Psalm 106 where it's implied that the children of Israel are sacrificing their children to demons. I'm just going to read it to you. They've sacrificed their sons and their daughters unto devils. In Ezekiel 20:25-26, Yahweh implies that he on purpose gave Israel these kind of disgusting commands to horrify them, one of them being firstborn sacrifices. And in Micah 6:7, the prophet Micah rhetorically asks if child sacrifice might please Yahweh. Shall I give my firstborn son for my transgression? Across the Old Testament, children are killed for God, by God, in God's name, commanded by God. None of this is fringe material. It is really structural to the text of the Old Testament. And this is just the child murder commanded by Yahweh that we're talking about. We're not even getting into the grape or the Jenny slides or all of the other atrocious things that are in the holy book of the Bible, this upstanding moral text, okay?